again. So sometimes what you want to do with your art is merchandise it. And I'm actually going to do the same. So you can put your images on a mug or whatever you want really. I'm going to choose a tote bag, probably, and mugs too. So what you have to do is pick your image and photograph it, and then you have to decide how you're going to manufacture it, and this is how to do it. This is one way how to do it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go onto Amazon or Alibaba and find out the people who are selling these tote bags, for instance. The tote bags are just simple cotton bags. This is what I've decided upon. You might want t-shirts or mugs or aprons, whatever. First of all, the first step is finding a factory. So the way to do this is find it on Alibaba or Amazon. Now, when you find it, you copy the page and then you contact a company who does sourcing. Now, I actually have a company called Leeline Sourcing, but there are many of them out there. If you Google it, you'll find a sourcing company. And what they do, they have an agent in China or India or wherever you want to get them manufactured, and they will source 3 or 4 different factories for you for your product. So this tote bag is, you know, quite nice quality, but there are some really good ones and some really bad ones. And that's what the sourcing company will do. They'll find them, they'll quality check them to your specifications, and they'll get you the best price from the factory. It saves a lot of legwork. Now, the cost to me is probably $100 per product. So I'll probably have to pay $100 to the sourcing company for them to find the best price and the best factory for this product here. Now, when it's on Alibaba or Amazon, it'll just show the seller. It won't show the actual factory. So Leeline Sourcing, in my case, they'll find a factory or whichever sourcing company you need. It'll probably be a different factory for the mugs. The next step is to establish a minimum order quantity. Now, if they have to set up all the printing equipment, the screen printing or whatever, to put the images on the mugs or the shirts or the tote bags, whatever, they're going to ask for a minimum quantity. My minimum quantity for these, for instance, is 100 pieces. So I have to order 100 pieces. Now, these would typically sell for about 25 Australian dollars. Now, when you purchase them from the factory in China or India or wherever, they probably end up costing you about $5 landed with all the printing. So I'm going to add a bit of a twist in mine. I'm going to put this image on the bag, and then I'm going to have some printed words saying, you know, buy art, don't buy drugs, or buy art instead of drugs, something like that. So just a tricky tote bag, just a fun thing which I can put in retail stores. So the order of affairs is you decide what you want to do, you find the product like the bag or the mug, and then you get your artwork, and you basically take a shot of the artwork, a shot of, you know, the bag, and you just have to send the image of your artwork to the factory with the idea of what you want to do. So what I will do for the factory, for instance, I'll take a shot of that. This is just paper, that, and then I will send that off to the sourcing company, Leeline, and I will say, look, I want to have written on here, buy art, not drugs, and give an example of what I want. They will then find the factory who will give me a price on the minimum quantity, the screen printing, and once you've established that, you have to establish how you want to sell them. Now, if you want to sell them on Amazon, you need a barcode. Now, GS1 is just one of a few companies that sell barcodes. You just Google GS1, for instance, and you can buy a number of barcodes. And what you do, you fill out a form describing the product, and then you get a barcode, and it's a photograph of a barcode which you supply to the factory. For each product, you'll need 2 barcodes. One is for the actual product, and the other one is for the packing box, which will be shipping the product in to Amazon or to Australia. So you have to order 2 barcodes. You send those by email to the factory, and they will insert them on all your products. Now, once you've got your product designed, you've found your maker, you've decided on an outlet, whether you're going to sell it at home, at the markets, or in retail outlets, or on Amazon. Then you basically order your first batch, and after that, you have to keep topping up your account. Now, it sounds easy just selling it on Amazon. To do that, you have to become an Amazon seller. Now, Australia, US, Europe, they're all different Amazons. So you've got to make sure you register with Amazon as a seller. Very simple process on the internet. So you Google the main Amazon site and you go down to the seller tab and you register as a seller. Now, if you're going to sell them in Australia, you work with amazon.com.au. So, or the same with the UK or America. Now, once you've registered, you have to set up a payment system with PayPal or credit cards. And as soon as your products are getting low in the Amazon warehouse, you can basically top them up. So as a seller, you can tap into your stockpile on Amazon. And when it's getting too low, you just top it up from the factory. And it's a great system. So you can then basically top it up as you go, so you never run out of stock. So that's basically how to merchandise your stock. It's quite a simple process. So it's all the email addresses for the barcodes and for the sourcing agents are in the printed version attached to this. So yeah, good luck merchandising your product.